Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First things first, I hope that you all are enjoying your holiday weekend. You guys know that I had to get on here quickly to discuss all this mess surrounding Beverly Hills. I want to say this right now. Kyle, Diana, Erika, Rinna, y'all need to be extremely afraid about what's going to happen to you at this reunion and afterwards. A few of you guys will definitely be seeing some pink slips in your future after this season wraps, because this behavior is an absolute no. Diana, I want to start with you and how you decided to kick off this weekend. It seems like Miss Diana Jenkins was upset with Garcelle because Garcelle called her uneducated when she was on Watch What Happens Live the other night. So Diana took to her Instagram to throw some shade towards Garcelle, and I have the screenshots right here. A big shout out and a big thank you to All True Tea on Instagram. You want to know all the housewives mess? Please check out All True Tea, okay? She always has all the receipts. Dear Garcelle, next time you go on national television, why don't you educate viewers on how many times I went to Haiti, your home country? Why don't you tell them how many planes full of first aid and medical supplies I sent to Haiti? Why don't you tell viewers how many millions of dollars I have given to your country? A woman from Bosnia did that. Also, you could have mentioned all the money I have given and everything I have done for women's rights in Congo and other 100% Black communities. You are very familiar with all the work I have done for human rights all around the globe. And then Diana's caption is, P.S. Crystal is not a liar. So I guess that's Diana's way of saying that what Crystal is saying about Sutton saying something so dark and horrible is actually true. I call BS on all of it. Because had Crystal heard something so dark and so awful, she would have revealed it and exposed Sutton a long time ago. Kyle was also around when they had that conversation. We know how Kyle lives to throw Sutton under the bus. So again, I'm not buying it. Had Crystal heard something so awful and so dark, she would have said it. So miss me with all this, and Crystal's not a liar. She is a liar. The same way that you're a liar and also very racist. And let's start off with the basics. I thought everybody knew that when you help people, you do it from the bottom of your heart. You don't do it to throw it back in somebody's face. And the post gave very much, I helped you Blacks, so you should be happy, Garcelle. That's what that post gave. How dare you? And if you think that just because you've given millions of dollars to Haiti negates all the craziness that you've said at your mouth, you're very wrong. I don't believe for 1 minute that you care about Black people at all. And you probably only gave because it's a good tax write-off and to look good in front of people. But all this, I helped out your home country, you need to be thanking me. Again, you are out of line. It's evident that you don't like Garcelle because your antics this season, calling her rude, calling her out in that group chat, how you were acting at Garcelle's birthday party, you were out of line. And like I said, I would have kicked you out. And I also peeped that comment that you made talking about, oh, this party is dead indeed. I said, excuse me? Everybody's dancing, having a good time. How is the party dead? You know it's a sad day when the Housewives fans as a collective all hate you. I have never seen this level of hate for one housewife like I've seen for Diana Jenkins. She is flat out the absolute worst addition to any franchise. Bravo. The fans have spoken. The Black fans have spoken. The white fans have spoken. Everybody has spoken. And Diana Jenkins is not it. So apparently, Diana's drama wasn't enough for the day. Rinna decides that she has to hop on into it by addressing Garcelle too. So let me read you what she wrote on Instagram. We fight on our show. If we fight with Garcelle, we are all of a sudden called a racist. That's BS. I will not accept that. I will express myself when and how I want, and I am not afraid of any of you hoes. And if you are just so triggered by our show, and a lot of you pussies are, go watch Beauvais. So I don't know who Rinna thought she was talking to, but she got ate up by everybody in her comments, and because of that, she deleted her story like the coward that she is. If you're so big and bad and bold, then keep the story up. But like I said, Rinna's a coward. So on top of her saying that and then deleting the story, now she has the Dubai women at her neck, and when I tell you, they read her down flawlessly.
I love it. I love it.
So you have Chanel Ayan reading Rinna. She says, Rinna, Africa called and they want their lips back. Keep Dubai out of your mess and your mouth. Tune in next Wednesday, 9 p.m. for a brand new episode of Real Housewives of Dubai at Bravo TV. Now we have Caroline Brooks directly confronting Lisa Rinna on Twitter. She says, Rinna, why did you mention our show in your post? What did you mean by go watch Dubai? And then we have Miss Lisa Milan jumping in, and she says, she does not want this heat. We are not Beverly Hills. We will drag her from right up off that doctor's table to the desert. So Lisa, let me just break this down for you plainly because you're too dumb to get it. It's not that you can't fight with Garcelle, you can, but all we're asking for is keep the microaggressions out your mouth. Nobody is saying that you and Garcelle can't go toe-to-toe, but y'all like to sprinkle in those buzzwords when you talk to black women, and we don't like that. Because you want to sit up here and gaslight somebody calling Garcelle a bully when Garcelle has never cursed at any of y'all or even raised her voice. But then when you have Kyle raising her voice, Dorit raises her voice, Erika's threatening people, calling them see you next Tuesdays, that's okay. But the minute that Garcelle expresses her frustrations, now you want to call her a bully? That's that stuff that we don't like. And let's not forget, sis, you and your husband have a history of being on some racist stuff. Because I remember a few years back, before you got on the show, you and Harry Hamlin were getting ate up in the internet streets by that crazy Halloween costume that you wore. You guys were out of line. And let's also not forget how Garcelle revealed at the reunion last year that you were the one saying that Garcelle should have never brought race into the show. And how you pretty much didn't even want her on the cast because of this. You knew what you were doing when you said, if you don't like our show, then go watch Dubai. Pretty much saying, if you blacks are tired of us, then go watch the black folks on Dubai, since it's 3 of them on the cast. How dare you? And you think you're so funny because then your next 2 posts were saying that you're a work in progress, and then you have another post talking about how nobody's gonna break your soul, and then you have Beyonce's Break My Soul playing in the background. I said, you are such a clown. And this is that Karen behavior that black people speak about. Because y'all want to be the villain. Then when we call you out on it, now you want to act like somebody's doing something to you. You can't all of a sudden now step in and be the victim. That's not how this works. You want to call us hoes, and you said you pussies go watch Dubai. But now when we call you out, now it's you won't break my soul, I'm a work in progress. No, it's not, we're not doing that. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lisa Rinna got demoted or fired for all this either. Because if we're being honest, she's only been the instigator on this show. We've never gotten a true storyline out of Lisa Rinna. She's always in everybody else's business to deflect what's really going on in her life. So on top of all this happening, now we see a sneak peek of the next episode, and it's a short clip of Kyle, Mauricio, PK, and Dorit hanging out, and they're discussing Garcelle's birthday party. So Kyle brings up how she thought it was just so funny at how Erika started cursing at Garcelle's 14-year-old son.
Hold on, you guys, did you miss what Erika said to Garcelle's son, the 14-year-old, to go off? I was there.
And so she's laughing about it. They're all laughing about it. PK's joking around. Mauricio says, oh my gosh, that's just so funny. So I saw the clip and I had to watch that back. Like, did I just watch that? Did I just hear that? Are they really sitting up here laughing at Erika cursing at their castmate's 14-year-old son? Is that what I'm seeing right now? And we know how Kyle the coward rolls, because now she got on Instagram after everybody lit her up, and she's trying to deflect and deny what we all saw with our own two eyes. So here's what Kyle says. I was laughing about a friend's drunken, ridiculous behavior, not about disrespecting someone's child. I think you know me better than that by now. I wasn't even there to see this and only heard about Erika and what she had said later. Now, Kyle, nice try, but it's too late because we see you laughing about the whole thing. I don't care if I had witnessed it or if I had heard it. I'm not laughing about that. Kyle, we know how you act. You cry about every damn thing. The minute somebody talks about your children, you're in tears. Had Garcelle said to any one of your girls, get the F out of here, you'd be calling for her termination. So why is it funny when Erika tells Garcelle's 14-year-old son, get the F out of here? I didn't understand the humor in that. I didn't crack a smile one time. Can you imagine if somebody had said that to Kyle's youngest daughter, Portia? Kyle would be sobbing. We'd never hear the end of it. She'd be talking about that for 3 seasons. And Erika, you think that we forgot about that Dubai trip that you guys took. I think that was season 8, season 9, when LVP was still on the show and Eileen Davidson was on the cast. I remember you and Eileen got into it because Eileen had brought up your son. Eileen only asked a question. She said, oh, Erika, you don't talk about your son very much. Like, what does he do? He's a cop, right? He was 26 at the time, and you went off on Eileen. You cursed Eileen out because Eileen wanted to know what your son did for a living. So if you want to curse and cry over a grown man, why do you think it's okay for you to curse at a 14-year-old? Does that make any sense? The same courtesy and respect that you want for your children and children who are grown, give the same respect to Garcelle and her kids. I'm really tired of a lot of these women thinking that they're smarter than the audience when they're not. We see right through the games that y'all are trying to play. It's clear that you guys do not care for Garcelle like that for various reasons. One of the biggest reasons is racism. And you guys are also upset at the fact that she and Sutton are actually good friends. Because you guys don't know how to be good friends to each other. It's all surface level. But they're actually true friends. 80% of this cast needs to be fired. Kyle, your time is done. It's been done. You never had a strong storyline. Unless you plan on addressing these cheating rumors with Mauricio, because there are the pictures of him with another woman on a hotel balcony going around the internet. Unless you plan to address that, you have nothing to talk about. Dorit, nobody cares about this robbery. You and PK have yet to be upfront about your financial issues and these lawsuits. So again, your time has been up. Erika, your time is up. Rinna, baby, don't get me started on you. I mean, you could have gone a long time ago. I am sick of you. You have all this mouth on the internet, but now you want to play victim when folks call you out about it. And Diana, you already know where I stand when it comes to you. They should have never hired you in the first place. At the end of the day, if Bravo wants Beverly Hills to be a top-rated franchise, then terminations need to be given. At least 3 or 4 of these women have got to go. It's tiring as a Black viewer watching the only Black castmate be treated so poorly. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you going to keep watching Beverly Hills? What do you think about Diana and Rinna and their shady IG posts? And then you have Kyle laughing at Erika cursing at Garcelle's 14-year-old son. Let me know down below, y'all. I am dying to hear your thoughts about all this. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And you guys already know what to do. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later. Bye.